Hi to all of you. My name is Kamalpreet. Welcome to my YouTube channel, that is Preet Online Classes. Today I'm going to present my new video that is on classes and object. Theory part we have already discussed, and today I'm going to tell you how to write, as in your practical part, how to write or how to declare the classes and objects. Fine. So do watch my video till the end and share your valuable comments and feedback at the end of this video. Actually, let me share my screen here so that you can easily understand what I have to do. Okay, let me give you a simple overview of this classes and object, although I have already given. You can watch that video, that is classes and object theory part we have discussed in that video. So classes are basically a blueprint or a structure of your, let me say, as in for building. I have to draw a structure. I have to draw means how many rooms you need in that particular building, or what kind of windows you need in particular room. So what all the structure means, outer boundary of your program, you have to draw that in that particular section, that block, that is known as your class. Class itself cannot do anything. It is a collection of your variables and the function, which we used to say variable as an attribute and function as in methods. And with the help of your object now work as your reference of your class. It takes the reference of the class, and you can access now variable, whatever you have defined in the class, or the function very easily. Right, Chali, let's start. So for this, I have to write it here, class. Let me mention here, teacher. Achha, class name should always be start with the capital letter. Okay. Now colon. Then I'm not passing any statement right now. I'm not declaring anything. I'm not passing anything right now. Okay. So for that, I have to write pass statement. Pass is a keyword which tells the compiler that right now I'm not having any specific statements. I'll write it later on. So it will pass on this particular class statement and it will come to the next. So let me declare the object first. So if I have to declare C1, C1 is equals to teacher. As we have to write the variable name, I have to mention any value, either it is integer. Say if I'll write it here, a is equals to 2. So I have declared as an integer value. If I want to put any letters here, so it will become a string value. So I have to declare this variable. No? So which kind of value I have to write? So same as I have to tell this object for which you belongs to. You belongs to this class. So I have to declare it. Fine, Chali. I have declared this variable. Now let me see what kind of value it will print. Okay, or what kind of address it will take. So for if you need to check, means actually let me print first this C1. So what will happen? I'll show you one, then I'll tell you the address part also, how to execute the address, means how to write that. See, this is the teacher's object. This is the class. Main is a main class. उसमें हमने teacher हमने लिया. Teacher का एक object है, that is your C1. Fine. Now if I need to print the address of this, for address, there is one more function called ID. If you need to print address of any variable or anything, so you can mention their ID, you'll get the address of that. So execute this. So this is the address. So as many as time you will execute, it will change the values there, because it will create the different dynamically. It creates dynamically. It holds the memory over dynamically. It creates. So whenever you execute, then only it will create a memory in the your memory block. So it creates the memory dynamically. It is not static. कि एक बार जो fix हो गया वो वहीं रहेगा. No, it automatically create dynamic. ठीक है? चलो. So in one class you can declare as many as object. If I'll write it here, teacher once more. What I have done, I have to write the name of the class in capital. Teacher. So C is another object. Okay, if I want to print the address of this also, so it will take, again I have to mention here ID and then C. Okay, let's execute this. See, both of them having this different value. So every object is creating dynamically over there and having this different values. चलिए, let me remove this, or let me put one function here, def et. If I now need to put the name of the function and then colon. Okay, let me print one statement here. Let me write it here. I am function of this class. I'm the function of this class. I'm the function of this class. Let me execute. I have not called this function. So for this, I have to call this function. So C1 dot et and C dot pt. So if I have to call for this function for every object, so I have to call 2 times there. So I'm the function of this class and the function of this class. Okay, like this, you can call any function for this class with the help of this object. And what does this self mean? Self means it's taking the reference of that particular object as soon as you are creating this object. Okay, it will take the reference and you are calling this function with the help. इस self में क्या चला गया? इसका address. आप जैसे आपने इसको कॉल किया c1.pt, तो c1 कहाँ गया? इस self के अंदर as a parameter. So now self is representing what? Self is representing right now c1. Now if you call c.pt, so now this self is representing what? The another object, that is your c. Fine. Now if I'll write it here, let me put one variable, say as 23 I'll take. Now let me execute. It won't take. A is equal to, just let me print it also this, then I'll tell you what it is. Because I'm not print, that's why it's not taking the value of this. Okay. It will take the value 2 times 23 because I have called this statement, this function 2 times by first object, that is C1, and another object is C. Right now, this variable is a local for this particular function. If I want to make the changes, see this is the function of this class. Fine. If I need to make the changes in this particular variable, I can't make it. So how I can call this variable? I can call with the help of this object. Say as c1 dot a is equals to 3. Let's do this. It will not take this value because this a is the variable for this particular function. It is a local variable. Local means where I have defined that particular. Its existence is still that particular block. इसकी existence कहाँ तक है? Till this function. यहाँ तक है इसकी existence. हम उसमें कोई भी changes, I cannot make the modifications in that. Fine. For that, I have to make this variable as an so that I can make the changes. I have to make one more function, say as def, and this function is known as init method. It's a default function, you can say, or you can say it works like a constructor. You heard about this word constructor in C++. If you are aware about the C++ programming, what's a constructor use over there? Constructor is used to initialize the variable. If I have to declare any variable in C++, we have to initialize in that particular constructor. So it works like that. It's not a constructor. We can say it can be. Okay. So now if I'll write it here, a is equals to 34. Fine. And let me print, let me remove this from here. See, I need to print this value here, but I cannot because I have not. A is again here as in your, you can say it's a local for this, but for making everybody can access this, I have to declare with self. So whomsoever, I told you just now, कि self is taking the reference of this object. Means, जैसे मैं इसको मैंने declare करा C1 को, automatically ये init method internally call हो जाता है, whether you are defining it or not. It automatically calls itself. As constructor call itself, default constructor, this init method also call itself. ठीक है, तो मुझे इस variable को self से बताना पड़ेगा, so that right now this a is become the variable for this C1. अभी at present ये C1 के लिए variable है a. ठीक है. If I have defined it C here, if I have to call, then now A becomes the variable for the C also. So whomsoever is calling as an object, making the, as soon as we are creating the object, init method उसके लिए काम करना शुरू हो जाता है. तो जो भी उसके अंदर वेरिएबल्स हमने डिक्लेयर करे तो वो सारे वेरिएबल्स अपने आप उस पर्टिकुलर एक C1 ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए भी चले जाएंगे, उसकी एक कॉपी C के साथ भी चले जाएगी. फाइन. सो लाइक दिस इट विल वर्क. नाउ इफ आई राइट इट हियर प्रिंट, तो A ऐसे नहीं आएगा. राइट नाउ इट इज जस्ट लाइक वर्किंग एज एन लुक, उसको नहीं मिल रहा है. इफ आई पुट इट हियर तो इट विल शो यू द एरर अनरिजॉल्व्ड रेफरेंस A, क्योंकि उसको कोई रेफरेंस नहीं मिल रहा है यहाँ पे. A कहाँ से आया? सो आई हैव टू पुट हियर सेल्फ. ये सेल्फ का रेफरेंस है. And what is self here? Self is a reference for this particular, if I'm talking about right now C1, so self is a reference for C1. Okay, let me make one annotation here so that you are able to see. Right now, if I have defined only one variable, so this self is taking the reference for this. Again, if I'll write it C, तो ये अब C का reference ले लेगा, like this. Okay, so let me clear this. Okay, close this. Okay, now let me, चलो इसको भी hide कर देते हैं. Right now I don't need. Now let me execute this program. See, 34 is coming 2 times. ये मतलब C1 के लिए भी ले रहा है और C के लिए भी ले रहा है, because I am calling this function. Let me remove this. C dot, sorry, PT. ठीक है, तो लेट मी एग्जीक्यूट दिस. 34 2 टाइम्स. ठीक है, तो पहले हमने क्या लिया? आई हैव डिक्लेयर वन वेरिएबल इन दिस इनिट मेथड एंड डिफाइनिंग द वैल्यू 34, और उसको मैं प्रिंट इस दूसरे फंक्शन में कराना चाह रही हूँ. तो आई हैव टू गिव द रेफरेंस सेल्फ डॉट ए. ठीक है, नाउ इफ आई वांट टू मेक द चेंजेस इन ए, एज आई सेड यू अर्लियर कि मुझे ए में चेंजेस करने थे, तो आई नाउ आई कैन मेक. सो फॉर दैट लेट मी राइट इट हियर. C1 डॉट A is equals to 90. ठीक है, अब मैंने चेंज कर दिया. सो अगेन आई हैव टू प्रिंट दिस आल्सो कि मेरा चेंज हुआ कि नहीं हुआ. सो आई हैव टू कॉल C1 डॉट PT. एक बार मैंने PT कॉल किया है, जो नॉर्मल वैल्यू है इसकी, पहली वाली वैल्यू क्या लेगा? वो 34. ठीक है, लेट्स सी व्हाट विल हैपन. एंड 34 और 90. 34 उसने किसका लिया? पहले उसने C1 को प्रिंट किया. ठीक है, अब मैंने उसकी C1 की वैल्यू चेंज करके 90 कर दी. अगेन आई हैव रिटन द PT, सो उसने 90 प्रिंट कर दिया. और अब ये C डॉट PT जो है, ये इसने 34 C का लिया, C का ऑब्जेक्ट लिया. So now I can make the changes in this particular variable. Now it becomes as your global variable, you can say. So for making the changes, right? In previous example, what I was doing, I was making the changes here in the local. So that particular variable, if I'll write it here 67, तो all अभी ये किसके लिए वेरिएबल काम कर रहा है? अगर मैं यहाँ पे लिखूं print B. ठीक है, let me execute this also. See, 67 उसने 2 बार प्रिंट किया यहाँ पे. Let me remove this statement. चलिए. Oh, I have put it the comment as in C++. चलिए. See, 67 67. ठीक है, क्योंकि एक्चुअली मैंने वो C1 को 2 बार कॉल किया हुआ है नीचे. See, I'm making the changes in this B है ना, तो let me make it here C1 dot B. अब मैं इसको 90 प्रिंट करना है. ठीक है, और मैं प्रिंट B यहाँ करा रही हूँ. चलिए, अब हम इसको एग्जीक्यूट कराते हैं. सही, वो 67 ही लेगा. हमने इस PT को कॉल किया यहाँ पे नीचे, C1 से कॉल किया, फिर मैंने C में क्या किया, C1 में क्या किया, B की वैल्यू 90 कर दी. What was earlier? It was 67. Now I have made it 90. तो ये इसको यहाँ पे चेंज नहीं करने देगा. For this, I have to declare this variable in your init method. Right now, this B is what? B is a local variable for this particular function. Now, did you get it? How to give the values here? Or you can make one function. Let's make one function for taking the value from the user. ठीक है, चलो इसके लिए हम इसको remove करते हैं यहाँ से. Self dot a एक लेते हैं टीचर का नाम और उसकी एज, ठीक है, या उसकी सैलरी हम ले लेते हैं. तो लेट मी डिक्लेयर द वेरिएबल सैलरी हियर. तो इनिशियलाइज मुझे उसको करना पड़ेगा. तो सेल्फ डॉट नेम is equals to, let me make it blank right now. ठीक है, and let me remove all these things. Let me put here get. चलिए यही नाम दे देते हैं. So salary, let me take the name first. So name is equals to input, enter your name. ठीक है, और name को आपको यहाँ पे self से बोलना पड़ेगा so that it will not show you the error. ठीक है, then self dot salary. चलिए अभी मैं फिक्स कर देती हूँ इसकी. मैंने डाल दिया सपोज ये वैल्यू ले ली मैंने. ठीक है, एक और फंक्शन लेते हैं प्रिंट कराने के लिए. Let me print this statement. Print my name is comma self dot name. ठीक है, then print my salary is self dot salary. ठीक है, आप चाहते तो यहाँ पे इसका int method चलो वो भी दे देते so that you can easily make it out. Input लिखना था मुझे. I hope you are able to understand why I'm taking input and int this here. Input is a statement to print the text value. So I have to convert into int. So that's why I mentioned here int and then input, because salary is your integer value. Fine. Enter your, what am I writing? Your salary. Yeah, I hope it's clear now. Check. Done. Now I'll take all these functions here. अच्छा, init method I have not to call. उसे मुझे कॉल करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली अपने आप कॉल हो जाता है. ठीक है, लेट मी पुट हियर द वेरिएबल से एज, अच्छा मैंने ऑब्जेक्ट डिलीट कर दिया था. सी डॉट टीचर. ठीक है, अब इसको हम कॉल कर लेते हैं इन दोनों फंक्शन को. सी डॉट गेट, देन सी डॉट, let me check what the error is there. Spelling galat hu gaya, I think. Let me check. It's not calling. It just wait, okay. What's the mistake in this? Let me check. Okay. No, what's the error is there? Acha, I might be given the space now. Yes, I have given the space here. That's how. See, indentation is too much important in Python. Fine. So I have called this function. Now I have to call the c dot put also like this. Okay. Now if you want, chalo, let's do it with one object, and let me execute this. Enter your name. So let me write it here. Preet. Enter your salary like this. See, my name is Preet and my salary is 456. Now if I want to call another object here, say as c1 dot teacher. Okay. And क्या हो गया c1 में? Let me give another variable. Oh, d1 is equals to, I should put what I was giving is equals to, and then the same functions I have to call. So let me put it here, and I have to put here D1. Fine, D1 and T1 like this. Okay. So as many as object you can call, and then that function should be called for every object. Let me execute this. Enter your name. See, as I have put it, this one, and your salary 45. LA record की salary or naam aa gaya. And now for another object, that is your name I have to put. Let me put this salary 56. Now for this. So like this, you can call your object, and you can call, you can create the object as many you want, and you can call as many as time these functions. So you have to keep it in your mind whenever you are declaring any variable. You have to declare in init method. Fine. And for this function init, we need not to call, as we have to call like get input, I have to call. This get input I have to call, but init method को मुझे call करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. Fine, because it call itself automatically. क्योंकि ये declare भी अपने आप हो जाता है. As soon as you declare the object, as soon as this init method will call automatically. अपने आप call हो जाता है. और self क्या होता है? Self is taking the reference of your object, whatever the object you have declaring, because जो function अब हम use करेंगे, the compiler, how could the compiler know that this function is to be called by first object or second object? So self will help, because self is taking the reference of that particular object. Fine. So it's taking the instant. Object is work as your instance. So these variable are your instance variable. Salary, name, these are all your instance variable. So C मेरा एक object है. So C is my instance, and this salary and name becomes your instance variable. And I'm calling these functions with the help of these, using these variable, and self is taking the reference from those particular objects. So class teacher I have defined. T should be capital as the name of the class, colon, and then define init method. जितने भी आपको variables बनाने हैं, you have to declare here. If it is integer, you have to put 0. If it is text value, so you have to put in double quotes, and then use those those variables with the help of these functions. Either fixed value you can give, or if you want to take it from the user, you can take it from the user. Fine. So I hope this all concept is clear to you. And how to declare the object, you have to write name of the object, whatever you need, is equals to teacher. क्योंकि मुझे उसको declare तो initialize तो करना पड़ेगा ना कि object किसको refer कर रहा है. It's referring to this class, teacher. Okay. And then with the help of this object, you can call these methods. So if anything is you need it, means अगर आपको इनमें कुछ changes करने हैं in variables में, name और salary में, you can make the changes here outside of this function also. जब मैं function के अंदर declare कर रही थी variable को, I cannot make the changes with the help of this object, because that variable is working as a local variable. लेकिन अब ये आपका एक तरीके से global variable, class का variable बन गया आपका ये. So it working as in your, instance variable बन गया ये. Class variable is different. That is known as your static variable. Right now it is dynamic. ठीक है, वो static variable होता है. Constant, वो class, that story is different. So don't mix all those things. So right now these variable are your instance variable. Instance मतलब what? That is your object. Okay. So now I can make the changes because I have declared it in init. While if you declare the variables here, so you cannot make the changes. Although you can use this variable in this function, if I write it here, say as e is equals to 78, I can use this. If I'll print it here, यहाँ पे मैं अगर यहाँ पे कर दूँ print comma, say as e को भी print कर दूँ तो value आ जाएगी मेरे पास. Let me execute this. But now it becomes your local variable right now. This 45. Name e is not defined. अच्छा ये ऊपर मैंने अभी define नहीं किया ना. Oh, this is showing the error. चलो, I was telling this part. ठीक है. Let me remove this right now. चलो, ठीक है. तो I was telling कि variable which are declared in these functions, that those variables are local, and the variable which are here, these are the instance variable. Fine. So I hope this topic is clear to you all. And if you have any doubt or query, do mention in the comment box. I'll definitely solve it out and try to solve it within a day or two whenever you will send. Or you can write it in my given mail ID, that is kamal18delhi@gmail.com. Fine. So if you have any query or any doubt, you can mention there. Or sometimes if you have some query related to other videos, you can put it there. I'll try to sort it out. Fine. And if I have some online classes I have started, if you need, so you can mention in the mail ID, that is kamal18delhi@gmail.com. Fine, Shari. Okay. Thank you.